You are now listening to the Two Bros, One Podcast.
Here we go.
Here we go. What's up, man?
Hey,
What's up, bud?
what's up, dude?
And welcome back, everybody, to the Two Bros, One Podcast presented by The Brothers Grimm. I'm one of your hosts. I am MC Broccoli.
Oh, I'm DJ Hunts
Oh, and welcome to Sip Your Coffee with the Brothers Grimm here.
on a Brothers Grimm coffee mug.
I love that. I love that we got our own coffee mugs.
Well, I have a coffee mug.
One of us does. I mean, dude, you try to, you get it set. We get it sent in the pat. Yep, that made sense. You get the cup sent in the mail, and it gets all smashed up.
Yeah, well, one of them did.
One of them did.
Sucks for you.
Sucks for the little brother in this.
Sucks for the pinky blinder over here. That's a knee slapper.
It is a knee slapper. All right, Frosty Tips, how you doing, man? You think Cotton Candy Boy wasn't gonna come out and say nothing on that one?
Yeah, no, I should have saw Frosty Tips coming.
You know what our new band name should be?
The pinky blinder and the Frosty Tips,
Candyland.
dude. Yes.
Right? Doesn't that make sense?
You know what? Forget the Brothers Grimm. Forget this. Forget all this.
Yeah.
Candyland.
Forget all of
Forget all this. We're going straight to Candyland.
We look like we do look like characters from like
It's straight up. Straight up. Matt, you find a couple characters in Candyland game and put that in the video. I need you to do that. For a quick second or two or five.
Look at our pink hair. Shout out to Ashley Von Hoffman
Yeah.
for always doing her hair.
Making Candyland characters.
We really need to have Ashley on the show, actually. We really need to have her
I
come on
agree.
here and just talk about her hair experience, but also like talk about like how she like God forbid, she's been doing our hair for a while now.
Mhm.
And I love what she's done here. I mean, Hunter just got a sick, fresh, new frosty tip and hairdo. I mean, my goodness, man. I know I wear pink, but man, it's shining bluer.
Jack Frost would be jealous.
Jack Frost would be freaking jealous right now.
Mm-hmm.
I love it though, man. As we talked about last week, we had Austin Visser
Yep.
from the wonderful band The Undertaking, which I hope you all checked out. The Undertaking, which I think should be right. And here, The Undertaking, bam. You know, their new album, Funeral Psalms, just came out, and I just absolutely love having Austin on the show.
Austin was fun, dude.
Austin is a great ball of energy who just really knows how to bring the positive light into the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
Because as we can tell from our experiences with the music industry, some people are just stupid. Some people are just really, assholes, or
Yep.
some people want to be the rock star
True.
of the show. And then you got people like Austin who
Right.
are just humble beyond belief.
Yeah.
And who are just a great front man. I love how he says, we're like, dude, your lyrics are poetic. And he's like, what the hell are you talking about, man? Just screaming words out.
Yeah.
But the fact is, we had Austin on last week. You can watch that episode on YouTube or listen on Spotify or Google Play or whatever your heart desires or whatever your phone lets you download. Go listen to it then. Episode 1 of Season 2 over there. But we're sitting here, me and DJ Hunts, on a great day with our Brothers Grimm mug in hand.
Yep.
If you also didn't know, we also have our own merch. As you can tell, we're repping it all the time. It is the Brothers Grimm. You can find all of our amazing
That's a good cup of coffee.
hats, mugs, sweaters,
That's a really good
even
cup of
new
coffee.
even new merch on the brothersgrimm.store. You can find it all there. Rock it at our next show. And I'm going to stop talking. Hunter,
Okay.
how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, now I'm gonna stop talking. No, I've been good, bro. I've been good. We just been, dude. It's been fun. It's been busy. Been busy. Good busy.
It's been really good busy.
Really good busy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely good busy. Yeah, I honestly, man, I've really just became like the what do you call it? The graphic designer for the Brothers Grimm.
You really
lately,
have.
Although I do use AI. I do use AI graphics to make our flyers. And so I'm talking about graphic designing. I'm talking about making flyers. I'm talking about doing flyers and
Yeah.
putting videos, collaboration videos together from our previous shows. And so,
Right.
and I've been having fun with it. It's been keeping me busy. It's really helping me personally with the DJ Hunts Official and my comedy content, kind of really like hone in to make good thumbnails for YouTube, make good edits when it comes to making my videos and for the Brothers Grimm video. So, and I think people are appreciating it. I think people are like, ooh, like this is cool. The hype is real. They put a lot of time into making this flyer to hype up the show, and I think people do appreciate that.
No, they really do, because for our shows, again, if you don't know who we are as well, yes, we're the Two Bros on Podcast, but we also are the Brothers Grimm. We do emo nights all around North County, San Diego. But like for us, when we put a show out and we want people to know about it and everything, especially with the time that we got, especially when it comes to making a flyer, sometimes, we don't really have the time to, draw something up or, put the thought an image of what we want on a flyer.
Yeah.
And it's just like supply and demand. And Hunter's been really crushing it with the recent like flyers that we've had.
As soon as I discovered the whole Meta AI thing you could do through like iMessenger or Instagram, I've been trying to find the right image for that. Like it's so funny too, because you got to be as detailed as you can possibly be to find the image that you kind of want AI to make. And so there is some work to it. But yeah, no, we don't have time. It's just like we don't have the time to call up a graphic designer, pay them a certain amount of money that, we don't have that we're making with the Brothers Grimm. Yeah. It's just like, dude, we're just making a flyer. We just want to make a flyer.
Listen, yeah.
I just want to make a flyer, make it look cool, put our name on there, tell where it's at, and make the hype real.
Actually, and it's like, not knocking any artist who wants if you want to do our flyer, if you're an artist, because recently we've had some comments on our about, oh, you guys do AI.
I almost feel like those are bots, dude. I feel like
I think those are bots, but it's just like, if you are an artist and you're looking at our stuff and you're like, oh, I can do something better than that, feel free, go right ahead. I'm giving you all permission. If you want to draw something, then draw it. But if you don't want to draw something, don't complain about it.
Or if you don't want to draw, if you want to get paid to drawing a flyer for us, we're cool with Meta AI. We're cool with the AI.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just a flyer.
We don't have money to be paying everybody to do little things when we could do ourselves. And that's a shout out to people like, bands that are starting up in the music industry. It's like, oh, I need to have this certain thing. I need to have this kind of thing. I need to have this promo and pay this person. Listen, when you're an artist starting out very new, money is super freaking tight.
Yeah.
It's the tightest probably thing ever, because you're not really making that much money. We don't really make that much money, especially when we sell, like when we do shows. I mean, bartenders make more money than we do at our shows, because
I would hope
we just get a flat rate, they're getting, but that's the whole point of the show. Is what I'm trying to say is, when it comes to doing these flyers, when it comes to all this kind of stuff, time and money is not really in our favor. So we try to do our best to just and Hunter does a really good job at it.
Yeah. And for all those who are thinking, well, DJ Hunts was making a hell of a lot of money from YouTube, shut up. Okay. That's okay. Yes, I can. There's going to be people who says, well, Hunter's he's got million subscribers on YouTube. He's got millions of I'm pretty sure he's making money. He can't afford to pay it. I can, but I'm choosing not to, because that doesn't help either one of us. There's no point on a financial point, oh, let me take all the money I made from my YouTube and put it all into this. Not that I haven't, because I have.
You definitely
I made some big investments, which I have made investments, but to say like, oh, shut up, you can afford a graphic designer. Oh, you can afford this. You can afford all that. Like, you're not struggling, all this. The point is, I want to make a business work.
Yeah.
I want to make the business work, and the way to make business work isn't just throw all this money at it, but find a way to make money from it.
Exactly.
If that means I got to use if I got to use AI art to make a flyer out of it, I sure as hell will do that every single time.
Yeah.
And the thing about it too is, we're spending money to rent equipment. We're paying for photographers. We're where what is it? I'm even to like do all the graphic design that I have been doing. I still got to pay for apps. I still got to pay for
Advertising.
I also, if I want to like make a show really big and I want to like bring a big crowd like we did for our show at Black Plague, dude. Yeah, I put some money. I threw down like about some money
Yeah.
to tell everybody on social media that's close to the area, hey, we're having a big Emo Night show at Black Plague.
Definitely.
Definitely.
And which, by the way, if you see this episode, if you were at that show at Black Plague, thank you so much for being there. That was one of our biggest shows, I think, as the Brothers Grimm doing Emo Nights that we've ever had.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Black Plague and Black Plague Oceanside for literally just hosting us and being so cool and so loving and so accepting and just really cool with us, being ourselves and being wild.
Yeah.
Standing up on tables, running around, all that goodness. And also shout out to the people who really helped us out, like Christina, who is like our sister Grimm.
Yeah. She's like the sister Grimm.
She's our sister Grimm.
Sister Grimm
has the different colored hair and looks like us. And then
she's also a Cotton Candy member too.
She's a Cotton Candy member. I think that's. I love that. I fucking love that.
Watch that be like a new. That's like be like a new.
That's so good. Yeah. Cotton Candy member, you heard it here first on the Two Bros on podcast.
Yeah, Brothers Grimm and the Cotton Candy
Maybe that's what we call them, the Cotton Candy Crew.
Cotton Candy Crew.
The Willow Brothers Grimm Cotton Candy Crew?
Yep. You got to have colored hair.
Well,
there you go. No,
yeah.
No.
Yeah. I mean, you got to have colored hair. But basically, shout out to Christina. Christina, I love you so much. Yep. Maybe we'll have her on. Maybe we should have Christina on the podcast because I mean, she is our merch person. She is our merch girl. She's really cool.
You guys have done similar work together.
I mean, I almost just want to wait until she comes on the podcast because we have a gnarly story of how we all met and everything. Don't say anything.
Okay.
Don't give it away.
I don't even remember.
I do. Shout out to our also photographer Andre. Andre's been really helping us out a lot.
Yep.
Get some sweet pics, and then also shout out to Maddie.
Yeah, Maddie stepping out. Also wanting to take some pics. So
thank you guys seriously for helping us out. It really means a lot. It really makes us feel good.
Yeah.
It makes us
I love it. I love it too, dude. Photos, like I call them photo bombs. I could have just said like photo drops. I don't know. Anyway, but like those,
photo bomb was kind of a funny way to say it.
Yeah,
but whatever. It's who we are. It's us.
Whatever. But I just like it so. Like that's money definitely worth investing in to like get pictures taken of like you
big time
and the crowd because people love seeing themselves at an event that they had the best time of their lives at.
I love seeing myself at the event I had the best time at.
Exactly. It's so necessary.
Yeah.
It's so worth it, dude. It's so awesome. And dude, to have two photographers at this Black Plague show was an honor.
It's just the love.
It was an honor,
and I guess that's what our shows. I like to say that make it about is really having people showcase their true talents, and especially in the music and in the local scene here. Emo Nights have become I've become a local thing.
It's now a local thing.
It's not like for us and people in here in North County, San Diego. You don't have to go down to San Diego anymore to go to Emo Night. You can do it right in Oceanside with us. We got you covered.
Yeah, we got you.
We can like we have same in Carlsbad. We have Black Plague in Oceanside. We have a lot of places around North County, San Diego that we always do shows on. So it's a matter of like
a lot of opportunity.
You don't need to go far, and that's what we want to give to you, everybody. Is dude, have a local Emo Night.
Yeah,
come to ours. Get an Uber. You'll be 10 minutes away. You don't need to go down to San Diego anymore. Don't need to spend that much money to go down to the Casbah. I love the Casbah, or
House of Blues,
You don't need to do that anymore.
As much as those are still fun to go to.
Yeah, as much as they're amazing. Yeah. And then if we're not having an Emo Night, I'll still go down to do one of those.
Oh yeah, we still will.
But
I think that's the thing about us too. It's just like, oh, do you guys ever go to other Emo Nights when you guys are not doing? Absolutely,
100%,
absolutely.
Yeah. We're not the only Emo Night group.
We're not trying to make a stance here saying, well, we're gonna kick these guys out. Like, no, we're kind of just we're on that hype.
Yeah,
we're on that same hype.
We're on that support, man. Again, Emo Night is not. We're not a band. We didn't create any of these songs. No, all these songs. We're just DJs. We're an entertainment group. We're MC DJ. We're not you know, we
don't-
didn't
we
put
don't
all the
just-
songs
yeah.
together.
Yeah, we don't just do emo nights either.
But what we
So.
do is we make our emo nights different.
Mhm.
Our emo nights, you know,
We try to make him. We try to
personable.
make him as immersive and inclusive as possible.
1,000,000% with a lot of energy and a
We
lot
try-
of love.
Really try to
and-
advertise like that main character moment by giving the people the mic and making them feel like the stars of the show. That's like that's what we want to do.
Yeah, that's exactly how we want to keep doing it.
Yeah.
And that's how we love doing it.
Yeah.
We're good at that.
But I also think like the biggest prop that we have, especially for the area we do, is that we do it close by. People don't have to go all the way down to San Diego
You don't need to.
or LA to experience what we bring to them. So
Absolutely.
yeah, exactly.
It's a big time.
It's always
and
fun.
I like that.
Yeah, it's
I
a lot
like
of fun.
that. Sorry, give me 1 second. I don't know what you heard about me. Sorry. I guess you could say that was our little 10 minutes apiece
A
there.
little bit of 10 minutes apiece right there. A little 10 by
Yeah.
10. You know.
Everything's been good. Like I said, just a little wrap of what we've been doing. You know,
Yeah.
it's been good. I'm going on the Emo's Not Dead cruise next week.
Yeah, Brock's getting treated out to go to the Emo's Not Dead cruise. Speaking of like going to emo nights or going to emo events, Brock's got a good opportunity to, and not as somebody who's working, but as somebody who is participating as a guest.
Yeah.
But what's different is that they know who Brock is, and they're excited to have Brock to come on the cruise and, you know, let Brock show how much fun of a time he has and what he can bring to the table.
Yeah.
You know, and hopefully potentially we get something down the line with this cruise. 'Cause I think that's a goal of ours.
Yeah. If you don't know
You know?
about the Emo's Not Dead cruise, I mean, the Emo's Not Dead cruise is run by Matt Cutshaw,
Mm-hmm.
who I don't think nobody knows was in It Boys.
Yep.
And with It Boys,
Dude.
guys don't like me because guys
Guys
don't. We gotta put that.
girl
Gotta put that in
friends
here.
do.
Do. Yeah, Matt Cutshaw. We know your band. Actually, I saw It Boys
At Warped Tour.
at Warped Tour.
Mhm.
I remember seeing them randomly. They were like, and I don't know. It was kind of like, oh, who's this? And they played on the Kevin Says stage. Nobody. And yeah, it was the It Boys. But yeah, Matt Cutshaw runs this Emo Not Dead cruise. Man, big. From just a small nobody emo night group to a cruise line.
Yeah.
These guys are what's up. You know,
They got some big name bands on the cruise too.
I mean, dude, Devil Wears Prada's gonna be there.
Devil Wears Prada.
Which we bought tickets to go see Devil Wears Prada.
That was a funny
in San
story.
Diego.
Let's talk about Oh, let's talk about the lineup.
I will.
and then
Hold
we'll go
on.
to that.
Oh yeah, I will. But like, what I'm trying to say is, it's like the Emo's Not Dead cruise. You know, we got some good buddies on there. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to Graham. Shout out to Lacey. If you guys don't know, Lacey is a great UK based band. That they are the creative directors behind the Emo's Not Dead cruise. Plus Matt
Oh.
Checkle. Yes, absolutely. I love these guys, and I really hope you
Yeah.
see this podcast and you get the fattest shout out because I love you guys. You guys are awesome. But it's run by those guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing them. You know, Emo Social is not going to be there. If you guys don't know who Emo Social is is Secondhand Serenades drummer. He does Emo Night, and him and I, we met each other. You know, I have a clip from that I'll probably
Gotta show the love. Yeah.
Yeah, here's a clip right there.
Come on. Crank the volume.
Yeah.
And I'll show the clip. But yeah, it'd be fun. I'm looking forward to it, to being a actual guest on this cruise. Last time I was just I worked for Six Man. Six Man's a music festival cruise ship company. But they usually host the Emo's Not Dead cruise. And I'm going on as a guest. So I'm really looking forward to spending my time being
out.
a guest
Yeah.
in a company that I've worked for so long,
Mm-hmm.
and to just really enjoy myself and
I think that's a
connect
good time to enjoy
connect
yourself.
to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like another, you know, I know Brock dropped the people that he knows, but you know, for those who are like interested, like what are the bands, who are the big bands that are playing on this show? It's Yellow Card, Under Oath, Mayday Parade, Story of the Year, August Burns Red, another big favorite, another metalcore band.
ABR, baby.
Census Fail,
Yes.
Bless the Fall,
Best of all.
Secondhand Serenade.
Yep.
There we go.
And then the rest is like, you know, like there's a karaoke band.
Charlotte Sands, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus,
Charlotte
Armor for
Sands.
Sleep. Good. That's a great.
Armor for
great,
Sleep,
great.
man. Haven't seen it.
Nobody, I know that's like an emo band that that's like I feel like it's like on the real side of emo that a lot of people don't.
It's
hear much
underrated.
about. It's very underrated.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And then Medina Lake, Reclaim the Fallen, good stuff like that. And then of course Matt Critchow's band, Your Broken Hero.
Yeah, you're a broken hero.
It's gonna be yeah.
That's cool.
It's a lot. It's a cool lineup. It's a big lineup, and obviously, why wouldn't you want to go on this?
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing like Devil Wears Prada. Like
Well, I bet.
that's probably one of my.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen Yellow Card a billion times. Seen ABR a billion times. I've seen
August Burns Red.
a
Yeah.
lot of these bands, a lot. But like I haven't, last time I saw, Devil Wears Prada, it was like
We're talking years ago. It was at Soma, right? Or did you see him
the
after
most
Soma?
recent time I saw Devil Wears Prada. It had to have been at Soma, but it was like probably when like Zombies came out.
Is that really?
Yeah,
Wow.
the Zombie EP.
I think I saw them one more time. It was a main stage show at Soma, and it was when Death Throne came out.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were there for that one. I'm pretty sure you were, but I was there for that one.
Okay.
It was a while ago.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I great
Anyway.
album. Death Throne's great.
We were gonna go see Devil Wears Prada
We were
a couple what was it? A couple weekends ago?
last weekend.
Last weekend? Yeah.
Literally last weekend.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I want to go see Devil Wears Prada so bad. I looked him up and I bought tickets. Turns out I bought tickets
For a
the-
Friday night.
I bought tickets for the wrong day.
Yeah.
I bought tickets I bought from the right day, but I went there on the wrong day.
We went there on the wrong day.
We went there on the wrong day.
Yes.
So I bought tickets thinking that,
Yeah.
the show's
Brock
gonna be
was like,
the
dude,
show's
Devil Wears
gonna be
Prada's
on-
playing tonight. It's Friday night. I'm thinking, I'm like busy. I'm like, I think I just got done streaming,
Yeah,
whatever.
he doesn't know.
I'm like, whatever. I'll buy the tickets. Wasn't even reading. So it's kind of my fault too if I'm not even looking at the ticket or like when the date is actually. And then like we're on our way there thinking that the show's on Friday night. We get there. Parking lot's empty. So it's always like, uh-oh, we're at the wrong spot or the wrong place. We didn't read it right. Turns out it was on Saturday night. So you're thinking like, well, that's not a big deal. You just guys go to the next night. No, we couldn't because we had our buddy's birthday.
It was our buddy James's birthday that we celebrated. When that was, I mean, again, I'd rather be on a buddy's birthday at our house any day of the week. But yeah. We did.
So hey, James, we gave up Devil Wears Prada concerts for you, buddy,
I
because
will
we cared about
always-
you, buddy.
And I will always do that for you, James.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I probably would have slipped out. No, just kidding. That was a $30 ticket. I haven't seen Devil Wears Prada now. I would have stayed home.
Nah, it's all good.
It doesn't matter.
But yeah, Emo Not Dead CRUISE will be sick. Looking forward to it. But I'll tell you what though, since it's been a while since we had our podcast, and since we've taken some time off from our little what we do best, I think we should go on and do some top 5.
Okay.
I think we should do a top 5 of our top 5 favorite Linkin Park songs.
I could not agree anymore. And Linkin Park's my favorite band.
I
so
love Linkin Park.
that is easy. That's a good one.
Do you want to go first on this one, Hunter? Hunter
Let's
is probably
go.
one of the biggest Linkin Park fans that I know.
I've been listening to Linkin Park since Cyber Theory. I've been listening for a long time.
I mean,
They're still listening to them. I've been listening for like over 20 years. So
I'm not going to say the name right. I never say the name right. Hybrid Theory or Matoria?
Latoria.
Wow, right off the bat.
I mean, it depends. I mean, honestly, it can go
That's a
either
good
or.
discussion. That's a good discussion question.
Yeah.
What do you think? Hybrid
Like-
Theory or Matoria?
It depends. Like, I would say if I'm in like a concert mode and I'm ready to go rage, Hybrid Theory all the way. All the way.
Heck yeah.
If you're talking about like but if you're talking about like, hey, we have a 6-hour drive or 3-hour drive from wherever, Matoria. I think Matoria is way more pleasing to the ears in a, like, if I'm just like jamming out in my headphones and I'm not doing anything, even workout wise, I can go both on. I can listen to Hybrid Theory or Matoria. But if you're talking about like long drives and sit down, listen to the lyrics and really enjoy, without, I would say Matoria.
Yeah.
I love the whole album from what's the Don't Stay, the track before Don't Stay, like the little intro to All the Way to Numb. It's perfect. I think it's perfect.
Really?
I think every song on Matoria is so good. But obviously Hybrid Theory is got all the big bangers that Linkin Park is always known for, and I don't know. So that's my argument for there. Out of the two albums, Hybrid Theory and Materia, I'll probably go more Materia than I do Hybrid Theory. But that's because I'm a diehard Linkin Park fan.
Yeah.
You know, anybody who knows Linkin Park a little bit, listen to a couple of tracks, they probably would say Hybrid Theory.
Yeah.
But because like I know everybody would say Hybrid Theory, I'm gonna go Materia.
I'm gonna say Hybrid Theory.
Cool.
Because I mean, flat out, first song on Hybrid Theory just kicks you right in the face, dude. I mean,
It does.
it's like a paranoia looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. I can go off. I mean, and then it goes. I just like the transitions.
The transitions, yeah.
Oh, dude. I mean, it's just.
So
One
Materia
transition
had
after another
great
one.
transitions.
I mean, even with. All right, I think
So this is why I'm going Materia, because like, oh yeah, it's great transitions. Materia had great transitions.
No, I know it did. I'm not saying it didn't. I'm just saying like I personally just like this one better. I mean, there was a time, dude, recently where I was just like, I had this album on repeat. It was like me watching Shorzy. I watched Shorzy 24/7.
He's been watching Shorzy for 6 weeks straight.
I think it's like 8 weeks now. But like it's like that. It's like that. I'm like listening to this album like constantly and I'll start off with Paper Cup, which start off with number 5. Go Hunter. Do you want me to go or you want to go?
You go. Sounds like you're already ready.
I mean, I was gonna say that's number 5. No.
It's exactly what you sounded like you were gonna say.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You know what? Let's go with number 5 though. I'll start off. I'll go actually on your end. I'm gonna go with
What does that even mean? My end. You mean like off Materia album?
Jeez. What am I? Why can I? Breaking the Habit.
Breaking the Habit.
My number 5 is Breaking the Habit.
Great song.
Great song.
Love the music video.
I mean,
Love the cartoony music video with that album.
Don't
with
know
that song.
what's worth fighting for, or what I have to scream.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's just a great song, and especially off Materia. I like how it flows so well with the album as well. It creates that like that Tokyo kind of cartoony
Mm-hmm.
essence behind it that like was so big
Mm-hmm.
in the time. But I really like that one. Number 5.
Yeah, that's good. Number 5.
I was gonna number 5. What's your number 5?
I'm gonna go with Bleed It Out.
Really?
At number 5.
That's a good one.
It's a great one.
That's a good one.
Bleed It Out number
Kind
5.
of thought you would go a little deeper on this one.
Oh, I got some deep ones. They're just higher up on the list than what a lot of people would put on the
Bleed it
list.
out, take it deeper, just to throw it away.
And that's probably gonna be the only song from Minutes to
Minutes to Midnight.
that's gonna be on my top 5. So it's like out of majority of my list is gonna be from Hybrid Theory and Materia.
Yeah, and again,
So I might
Minutes
as
to
well
Midnight-
I might as well throw one from Minutes to Midnight, which is like my 3rd favorite album, and there's a lot of good bangers on that one, like Giving Up, The New Divide,
What
a lot
I've
of good songs.
done.
What? Yeah, that one.
What
A lot of good ones. There's a lot of bangers off that one. But I'm gonna pick one from that one. It's gonna be Bleed It Out. And that's at number 5.
Yeah, okay, that's a good one. I like the number 5. My number 4, man. I'm gonna put number 4. I'm gonna do with Points of Authority.
I had a feeling that's where you're gonna go. That's a good one.
One thing in the game, put your body, yes,
Great.
takes
Great
you
number
out of
4.
the frame. Dude, I just love that. I just love that part.
Mm-hmm.
I love that part. It's sometimes I just be. I hope you put songs when we do this on our top 5, like
Oh, I will.
little samples.
I will do that.
Points of Authority.
Great.
So good.
Great number 4. Great number 4.
I'm gonna, dude. I'm just gonna listen to this album today.
Yeah.
Today's just a great album.
It's good to listen to that one. No.
Today is a great album. That didn't make sense. Why
Today's a
did I
good
say
day. Today's a good day to listen to Hybrid Theory.
Today is a great day to listen to Hybrid Theory.
It's like he's gonna go to the gym, just punch it out.
I don't know if I might go to the gym today. It all depends.
Okay.
Number 4 for you.
Okay. I gotta be careful because I can only pick 5. Seriously, I can only pick 5. Yeah, we should have done 10, but
Jeez.
all right.
When have we ever done? When have we ever done?
I
10?
feel like okay. You know what? Number 4, Faint. Faint.
I'm really curious as to where you're coming on. Faint, really?
Yeah. Oh, I got a deep cut one that people are not expecting. So Faint. Yeah.
No, that's numb.
That's Numb. Faint. I can't face the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. Yep, that's Faint.
I love that song. That's actually a good song.
That's good. That's not my number 4.
It just Linkin Park had that like jumpy, edgy. Like
Yeah.
I think they even said it like in like a documentary or something. They're like if you get people jumping, there's one thing about getting people clapping, but then when you get people jumping, it's just like you got them, and like that's the first thing I think of. It's just like just like your head nodding, and I think that's why I love Linkin Park so much too. It's because it's so relevant to this day. Even like these albums that were put out almost more than 20 years ago.
It's over 20 years now.
Over 20 years ago.
Yeah, over 20 years
That's
now.
still relevant today.
Yeah.
Like you can still play this and go, wow, was this like made by today? Even especially with like the scratching.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh yeah.
Dude, Linkin Park was ahead of their time.
Way ahead of their time for sure.
Way ahead of their time.
Big time.
Yeah.
Way ahead of their time.
Yeah.
And I mean, dude,
They paved the way. They paved the way for a lot of bands and a lot of artists.
They really did. It really like.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it changed the game, but I mean, you look at like DJs.
It kind of did
in
change
music.
the game. You take like Linkin.
That's
You
true.
take
Actually,
Linkin
I
Park,
take that back.
Korn,
You're right.
Limp Bizkit. Those guys intertwined everything. System of the Down too. Just all these bands, these new metal bands, these like bringing in different sounds and different techniques and different ways to like play music. And Slipknot, I'll throw Slipknot in there. I forgot to say. But like, it's just like it paved the way. It opened the door for just new music or just a new way of art.
Do you think they were one of the reasons why a lot of metalcore had like synth players?
Oh, yeah.
And had like
Yes.
that like
Yes.
that Family Force 5, that like the wicka wicka,
Of
like
all the bands you gotta mention, why people don't even know who Family
I
Force
know,
5
sorry.
is.
I know no one is a fan.
Okay,
sorry.
More
like
Attack, Devil Wears Prada,
Attack,
Cynthia,
Devil Wears Prada.
Ask Alexandria, Cynthia,
Yes.
electronic stuff. Yes, I would say is like Linkin, like bands like specifically like Limp Bizkit and Linkin Park that had like the scratching DJ. That's like scratching.
Yeah.
That's more like you would hear. That's stuff like you would hear during the time. More you would hear in rap music.
Yeah.
That's more what you hear in rap music, but because they would also rap too.
Yeah.
Like Fred Durst or Mike Sonoda would rap in their music.
Yeah.
And it was just like, okay, here's what we can do with rap, and metal, and then with metalcore, they kind of was like, oh, that's cool, but then they kind of went more to the electronic side of things and start playing with more of the synth and keyboard and that kind of route. So. But I do believe that they kind of started that whole mixing DJs with metal music, and I think metalcore just kind of went to the more electronic route than they did the whole rap route, because that was already happening. Because then Korn, Slipknot, System of the Down. I don't think they had any electronic stuff, but System of the Down kind of had like their whole new thing anyway.
Yeah.
So
it definitely it paved the way. In a
I
sense.
say it paved the way.
I think so too.
Definitely
I think so too. That was good. Number 4. Number 3 for me. I'm gonna have to say A Place in My Head.
Good one.
A Place in My Head, dude.
Great song. That's a great one.
Yeah. That's. I mean,
It's a great.
right
song.
after In the End, like. Yeah, and it's so funny. I look at all the plays it doesn't get. It's like one of the lowest plays that it really gets to. A Place in My Head.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. You know what? That's also my number 3.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Place in My Head.
I was gonna put that at number 2, but I'm just gonna go with you and say that's making it number 3.
I got my 1 and 2 right here.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go on the 1 and 2.
Yeah, number 3, Place from Ahead, deep cut. That's how I'll call that a deep cut.
Was that one of your deep cuts?
Yeah, that's my deep cut.
Oh yeah,
Because you don't, because just like that's a deep cut for I think for the Linkin Park fans, like it's one of those songs like you don't. It's
Watching
not like
a move sick when it's dark when the dark night.
dude, it's such a good song. It's such a good song, and I don't hear it enough. It's not. I think the reason I like it is because it's so good and it's not overplayed.
No,
It's not played on the radio. You don't hear it at Emo Night. It's so.
I'm sick of attention, sick of a hunger.
Yeah, it's like personal. I love it.
Oh, get this. Find another place in the feed. Oh, dude, it just. I wanna be in another place. Dude, we need to bump that song. I'm on a Linkin Park kick right now, my toot.
Yeah, big kick. So yeah, that's a
That's
good
a good
number
number
three.
three.
That's a good number
That's
three.
a really
I
good
think that's
number
a solid
three.
number three.
I like that number 3.
Yeah.
Number 2,
What do you got?
One Step Closer.
Good. I'm glad you had that. I'm glad you had
One Step Closer.
I was hoping someone's gonna put. I was hoping that you're gonna put that in your top 5.
That's my favorite joke to ever
You
say.
can't. You cannot listen to Linkin Park and not get down with One Step Closer to the Edge.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. My favorite joke to say to people all the time is, they'll be like, or like, I remember we would tell our dog we have a ledge. I go, dude, one step closer to the edge, I'm about to break.
Just speak it out. It's a
Dude.
good song.
Or like if someone's pissing me off, just like, you know what? I'm one step closer to the edge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to break.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up when I'm talking to you.
Great song.
Ugh, the
Great
emotions
song.
behind that song.
Cool.
That's just that one of the, it just that line in general.
Mhm.
Shut up when I'm talking to you. Like you do that whole song. It's just like he's trying to explain something. Chester was always trying to put something in his music of like, yo, dude, I need to speak my mind out. What you're telling me, or I feel like he just never had his voice heard.
Mm-hmm.
He just played it so well. You know, I mean, he played like this energetic guy on stage. You know, nothing could be wrong with him.
No.
And then you listen to those lyrics and you're like, dude, he's screaming out for help, man.
Yeah, he's been screaming for help
He
for
needs help.
how many years now?
Yeah. And then I mean,
Yeah.
rest in peace, man.
Yep.
Rest in peace. Seriously, rest in peace, Chester.
Yeah.
We always say that every time we play Linkin Park songs.
All the time.
He
Always want
deserves
to show. Always got to show the love, show the care.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
But I look. That's my number
Mhm.
2.
Number 2,
One step closer.
great song. Great number 2.
What about you? What's number 2?
Number 2, Numb. Yeah, Numb. Always a banger. So fits, so relative, so never gets old.
Mm-hmm.
And again, there's that you're talking about paving the way for the electronic music for the metalcore bands like that first start doom 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 doom. Just like already going into like the electronic stuff that goes right into like that hardcore riff. And obviously a chorus that everybody knows. I've become so numb. I can't feel you there. I've become so much more aware. Like iconic. Definitely one of, if not one of Linkin Park's best songs ever. All right, 3. We're just gonna say number 1 because I already know your number 1 and you already know my number 1. Ready? 3, 2,
It's not.
1. Oh, it's not?
It's not.
Oh, what's your number 1? Because you know it's gonna be my number 1. Is that why?
No, I mean it's pretty obvious. I mean it's obvious that everybody's number 1 is in the end.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
My number 1.
Okay.
Do you want to know my number 1?
No, I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm done.
All right, and that
What's that?
concludes this Two Bros One podcast. I'm MC Broccoli,
I'm DJ Hunt.
and then just get the out of here, dude. Get out of here, though. What are
What's
you
your number
talking-
1?
My number 1. That's a weird sound I just made. My number 1 off Hybrid Theory.
It better be good. What is it?
Paper Cut.
You just said Paper Cut was number 5.
No, I didn't.
What's number 5?
A Place in My Head.
That was number 3. Broccoli.
No, Points of Authority.
You already said Bonds of Authority was number 4.
Did I say Paper Cut number 5?
Yeah.
Did I?
You did. Rewind the tape.
Jeez. What am I? Why can I? Breaking the Habit.
Breaking the Habit.
My number 5 is Breaking the Habit.
Great song. You said Paper Cut was number 5. Points of Authority was number 4. Number 3 was Place in My Head. Number 2 is One Step Closer to the Edge. And then you just said Paper Cut is number 1. Just
No,
say-
number 5. No, number 5 was
Oh, Breaking the Habit.
Breaking the Habit.
That's right. You did say that. Oops.
Idiot. Paper Cut's my number 1.
Don't rewind the tape.
Rewind the tape.
Don't rewind it.
Do it.
I
This is the part where we rewind it. I think it's like 8 weeks now. But like it's like that. It's like that. I'm like listening to this album like constantly and I'll start off with Paper Cut, which started off with number 5. Yes, my number 1 is Paper Cut.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Danny. Danny's calling me now. Okay, what's your number 1?
In the end, I just can't.
It doesn't
it is.
It
number
doesn't
1.
even matter.
Yeah.
It just doesn't even matter.
In the end, it doesn't even
It
matter.
doesn't even matter.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
It really doesn't.
Yeah.
Which is the dude.
Kept everything inside, and even though I tried,
It all fell apart. But honestly, one of the most
Yeah.
iconic songs to sing.
Yeah.
Just
the
man.
first. I mean, it literally was the first Linkin Park song I have ever heard in my life, and I watched it on YouTube through a Dragon Ball Z compilation video on YouTube. I don't actually. You know what? It wasn't even on YouTube. It was on a different side. This is before YouTube. Yeah, this is way before YouTube.
Where'd you watch it on?
I don't remember. It was
Some,
a website
like,
though.
Some like Pirate Bay.
No. It was like a website where they posted up videos.
Like E-Bombs World or something like that.
Something like that. It's like something like that. Some website, before the YouTube era became dominant. You would watch these collaboration videos of like cartoons or anime in this case
With music, right?
with music with it.
Yeah.
And my buddy Sean, who
me
and him were diehard. We were so much into Dragon Ball Z fans, and he showed me this video, and it was "In the End" by Linkin Park. And dude, it just like stirred up all the It's just like Linkin Park and Dragon Ball Z just was like. I became a Linkin Park fan and an anime fan at the same time. Like that was just so turning point for me in my music.
Yeah.
In my music. So in the end, definitely is number one for all the reasons it should be.
Yeah. It's
Ironically too, was also another video that had a Dragon Ball Z like collaboration was Papercut. There was a Papercut. There was a Dragon Ball Z compilation video with Papercut in the background too.
It's like a
That was a cool one, too.
paranoia looking up in my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep.
Shout out to Linkin Park for being one of the best bands in the entire world.
Yeah.
And for always bringing the most, I don't want to say, nostalgic. Yeah. Just always had the energy, had just great music videos.
Always.
Love you, Linkin Park.
I mean, in the end, music video was kind of like, oh, this is definitely like the graphics. The graphics were not the best, but they were testing. It was like new stuff that was coming out during that time. They went out with
Yeah.
So, but it's kind of funny looking back. I was like, man, you would look at it now, be like, man, this is cheesy. But
Like, oof.
during the time when it came out, it was like, this is cool. You didn't think about it. It was just cool.
Yeah, you didn't think about any of the I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. You just kind of were like, oh, this is sick because we didn't know anything better.
Yeah, you didn't know.
There was nothing better that
There was nothing better at the time.
out that we didn't know. Like, I mean,
Right.
you look at, this is totally off topic, but the blue, I'm gonna do about that. Like, look at that music video. Look at those music videos from the 90s like that.
That music video did not age well.
Holy,
but people know it.
People know it.
But that's why I was like, those two videos. That's funny.
That's what the first thing I thought. I don't know why. It's like, oh, this is really bad graphics.
And I was like, Europop should have just went the whole Daft Punk route and just make everything a cartoon. Just make it a cartoon.
hey, cartoons.
That I'll tell you what aged well. Daft Punk's Discovery album, all cartoon music
Daft
video.
Punk, dude.
That's a whole movie, and I'll go on YouTube and watch that movie over.
I like that one.
It's called Interstellar 55555. By the way, if anybody cares,
Really?
that's what it's called.
Interstellar 555.
4 5s. 555. Interstellar 555. It's a whole movie.
That's 3 5s.
4 5s.
5 5.
Either 4 5s or 5 5s. It's called Interstellar 5. You'll see it right away. Interstellar 555 whatever. It's the whole Daft Punk Discovery album. One more time, all the way to the end of the album. It's a whole movie, whole cartoon movie or anime. It's basically it looks like an anime, but yeah. Anyway,
All right, though. I think it's a wrap on episode 2 of today's podcast. Again, we just want to thank everybody for listening in and tuning in on Spotify, on YouTube, on Google Plus, on all the platforms. Really want to thank you so much for supporting us, and we also want to make sure that you know that this is us. The Two Bros One Podcast and the Brothers Grimm are all the same thing. You can find our merch there. You can do whatever you want, honestly. Buy the merch. Help us out. Support it.
yeah, support it.
Positivity is the activity.
Gratitude is the attitude.
I'm MC Broccoli.
I'm DJ Hunts.
You have an amazing week. I love you.
Bye.
Peace.
1, 2, 3. How to count it down.
And a countdown.